Woohoo! This is great. I turned 33 recently, and for some reason that age feels like the oldest age that has ever existed. Ew, gross. Oh, I'm sorry. Uncle over here? Grandpa? Am I geriatric? That feels like a fictional age, just like 37 or 41. Like, who is 33? It's a really strange thing to age. Being human is just bizarre. And I feel like although many people would consider 33 young, I do feel like I've lived quite a large, full life, been to dozens of countries, met thousands of people. So today, from my sweet home state of Minnesota, I am going to just chit-chat with you and tell you a few things I've learned along the way. First of all, nobody's gonna save you. This life is yours. I think you kind of grow out of this idea that someone is going to come out of nowhere and take you to the next level, guide you through the hard things, push you to be the best version of yourself. But really, nobody owes you that. It's kind of the hard truth. It's the hard pill to swallow. So you need to put yourself first. Prioritize your well-being. It makes me ill to say this, but health is wealth. Physical health, mental health, those two things come before everything else. Everything else gets more difficult if you're mentally not feeling well or you're physically hurt. Listen to the guy who couldn't walk earlier this year. My mental health and my physical health were deeply I'm gonna be sick. Oh my God. Discipline matters. Pardon me for sounding like Miss Trunchbull. However, I don't think people know how to be disciplined. Marathons don't run themselves. You need to be regimented. You need to do hard things when you don't want to do hard things. There is no shame in trying. There's actually far more shame in not trying hard enough. Never skip an opportunity to travel. Listen, I know travel has become ungodly expensive. However, some of my best memories with myself, with my friends, with my family have all been made when we travel. And that could be all the way to India. That could be just right to the town next door. It doesn't really matter. It's all about taking in the opportunity to see and experience something brand new. For my 33rd birthday, I actually went on a trip, and I wrote about this over on my Substack, ConnorFranta.substack.com. You should go subscribe. You should go read my essays. I've been putting them out every couple weeks. I had never been to Norway, and I got the opportunity to go to Norway. So I went to Norway, and I just can't stop thinking about it. It was a great reminder to get out of your comfort zone because the world is big and there are so many beautiful things to see and experience. The fjords? Get out of town. The Arctic Circle? Honey, don't get me started. I jumped in naked. These cheeks have seen it all. Can I keep that in? I'm gonna keep that in. Move your body. Put the T in body. Go for a walk. Go for a hike, go for a run, go for a cycle. Oh my God, there have been few bad days that haven't been cured with just getting outside. Vitamin D, that sunlight, a cold breeze makes my knees quiver. It's just good for the brain, you know? Don't chase, attract. In my most insecure moments, I do have a tendency to chase things that aren't chasing me back. Not just men. Other things too. There's a lot of security that comes with being confident. And when you're confident, you're magnetic and people just want to be around you. So just really sit in that. Sit in that energy, you know, be someone that people want to be around and want to be around yourself too. It's cheesy, don't get me wrong, but I found a lot of power in that. Advocate for yourself. Nobody can read your mind. I really wish they could. It would make a lot of this easier. What do you mean you didn't know I was stressed? What do you mean by that? Wasn't it obvious? By my general sense of frail physicality? The tremors, the shaking, the late calls? Gonna ruminate on that one for a while. You really have to tell people what you want and what you need. I think we all get trapped in our minds a lot of the time and think that everyone just knows what we're thinking, what we're going through. And you gotta say it. You gotta speak it. People have to hear it. Then it's real. Listen, all this advice may make it seem like I have it all figured out and under control, but I will be the first to admit that growing up is far from easy. And the older I've gotten, the more I've come to realize how much I've struggled with rumination and intrusive thinking. So now I would like to take a moment to spotlight this video's sponsor, NoCD. NoCD is the world's leading provider of OCD treatment, and all of their licensed therapists specialize in exposure and response prevention therapy. My brain has been like this my entire adulthood, but arguably my entire life. Replaying conversations, unable to stop certain thoughts, spiraling and spiraling again due to it all. It's a lot. And it's been difficult, but it's something I've been working on. Rumination is a common symptom of OCD, but it often goes overlooked because OCD in general is misunderstood. Over the years, I have developed many tricks to help me manage and cope with this. However, nothing has quite helped as much like therapy. Therapy with NoCD is 100% virtual, covered by insurance for over 155 million Americans, and includes support between sessions, so you're never facing this alone. Their therapists are trained by world-renowned experts in OCD, so they can help you stop ruminating and reclaim your focus. So hey, if this resonates with you and you are tired of getting stuck in loops like me, please go to nocd.com/ConnorFranta or click the link in my description and book a free call to learn more about how they can help you. That's nocd.com/ConnorFranta. Don't wait. Reclaim your time and energy today. Read. Books and people. I started a book club a few years ago, and it's been the best decision I ever made. I went into a small bookstore here in Minneapolis the other day, and I was like, oh my God, I've read so many of these books now. And I could like walk around and pick one out and show it to my little brother and be like, have you read Play It As It Lays by Joan Didion? Giovanni's Room? You heard of it? Babel? What do you know about Babel? I think we're increasingly fed garbage. Scrolling garbage, video garbage, AI slop. So I found it's important to seek out information, to seek out greater learning, because it's very easy to just scroll and learn nothing and your brain decays. I'm worried we're all gonna have dementia. I'm worried it's gonna be like 100% of the population gets dementia because we're all just like drooling, looking at stupid 30-second videos over and over again. I'm guilty of it. No judgment. A little bit of judgment. Read more about judgment on ConnorFranta.substack.com. Invest your money. Save your money. Any money. It's true. I hate that it's true. It's really true. We learn about this in high school. How you got to put money away and save money. But like, it's real. At 33, it becomes very real. You start thinking about how expensive everything is and how long life is. And money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. So take that seriously if you can. I know it's a privilege to do so in this insane world that we live in. However, if you have the opportunity, do so. And on the flip side of that, girl, go shopping. It's all about balance. I have been caught so many times not buying something that I want, even though I have the money to do so, or just the desire to do so, because it feels stupid or it feels ridiculous. Oh, those leather mules? I don't need them. I have Crocs. Have they been in my basket for months on end? Do I look at them multiple times a week? Am I just wasting my precious time dreaming about said mules? My God, just get them. Fuck. Resist the urge like 9 out of 10 times, then just give in. Take yourself seriously. People are really afraid to try or to be seen trying. But I think the coolest people that I know are the ones that don't care what other people think. They believe in themselves. They pursue their dreams. Even if they fail, they still take themselves seriously. I want to get my PhD. I want to move to a new country. I want to have kids. I want to pursue a career in art. Whatever it is, take yourself seriously. You're the only you're ever going to have, and life is so short. Learn how to cook. I have a confession. I am 33 years old, and I barely know how to cook. So this one's more for the years to come, but cook a lot. It's a skill you're going to use potentially 3+ times a day. At a certain point, it becomes embarrassing, so you might as well start now. You'll look hot. Your friends will love you. You'll probably save money. And then joy. Joy is sprinkled upon it, like cheese on a lasagna. That branzino you brought to the Sunday dinner, people will never forget you. You're a legend in their minds. It's unfortunately really just that simple. Tell the people you love that you love them. Celebrate your friends. Enjoy the people that love you. I think caring about others is one of the most important things in this world. Being a good person matters. I think we live in a divisive time, a time where it doesn't feel like the old rules apply. But I still think that being a good person will always matter. Helping out a neighbor, being kind to someone on the street, being respectful to other people in public, it matters. It has to matter. And last but surely not least, remove all the invisible constraints. It feels like life is full of rules, things that you can and can't do. However, Don't box yourself in. There are few true rules in this lifetime. Set the ones that you want to set. Be the person that you want to be. Don't safeguard or narrow your life by these invisible constraints around you. My life would have been completely different if I wasn't so damn unconventional. And that's not a bad thing, but it is of note. I may have had a wife and kids. No, I don't think that's for me. Can you imagine me in a 9 to 5? I actually would probably thrive in a 9 to 5. Maybe we need some constraints. Okay, that's it. I love you all. I hope you're having a good week. I hope this was helpful in some way. Happy birthday to me from 33. I feel ancient, but it's good. It's good, and I'm looking forward to this year. A lot of new experiences and a lot of good things to come. Leave a comment down below. How old are you? What's the best piece of advice you have for everyone else watching this video? That's all I got for you. Hope you have a great week, and I'll see you super soon. Bye.